Hey everyone, Tim Layton here. Welcome back to the next edition of the Darkroom Diary. And you're looking at a new addition to my workflow. So this is the Intrepid 4x5 Enlarger setup. You can see that I've got an 8x10 camera set up here. This is on like a traditional copy stand, so you can do a horizontal projection. And I've got a magnetic board down here. And I've got the light source right here, and I've actually got a 4x5 negative. You can see there's the 4x5 carrier. Now there are 35 millimeter, 120 and 4x5 carriers for this, so you can enlarge from all three of those formats. And when I say three, in the 120, you've got, of course, 6x6, 645, 6x7, 6x9, etc. So you can do that. And all this is set up, and I have done a test. It does color as well, but the reviews have been pretty bad on the color, and I don't really care about doing color, and I probably would not do color based on the technical reviews of this controller. However, for black and white, I can tell you that I did press this thing really hard, and it works great. So anyway, my setup is going to be a lot different than somebody else's, and instead of doing something like a traditional copy stand like this, right, and you've got this big deal set up here, I have spare 8x10 cameras. Just put the 4x5 reducing back on, and then you just put the light source in, that plus the carrier. Here's the controller here, and you've got all full grades all the way through from 00 to 5. And you can do those in, and you can obviously control the time down to very minute increments here. And then what I did here is, since this board is magnetic, it's metal, I have super magnets behind this. This is just a speed easel, just one that I had in the darkroom. And then I jigged the 8x10 camera. Here you can see kind of this runway, if you will, and got the camera all jigged in. Now I'm using a Rodenstock 300 APO lens. This thing is very rare, super ridiculously expensive, but I got it like, I don't know, 20 years ago before things went crazy. And this is absolutely the sharpest and highest resolving lens that I own. And I own a lot of lenses. And so I've got this jigged up against that. You wouldn't normally use that focal length for 4x5 to 8x10 enlargements, but I'm able to make it work. Had enough power here and a light source. Of course, I want that lens. It's just incredibly sharp and high resolving, so it's great. And that's how it works. So anyway, just want to kind of show you this. I'll be using this in a lot of upcoming episodes. I'm going to be making a whole series of prints, and I'm going through decades worth of binders. I've got a little temporary table set up over here for all kinds of different formats. And, you know, I've been at this for decades. So I'm going to pull back from some of the archives, you know, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, and start printing some of that work and 4x5 and below. And then I, you know, recently did a video where, you know, Tim Jr. and I repurposed this Zone 6 controller and the cold light head in this custom box that we built here. And we're making contact prints over here. And I'm going to pull back a lot of my projects that were 8x10 large format. And I've got some ultra large format stuff too, of course. And we'll be making a whole bunch of contact prints over here. So we'll cover both contact prints, and then over here do the enlargements on this. And it's very sharp. I got, like I said, I've already done tests. I'm absolutely confident that this will work. And so if you're looking for an inexpensive way to do enlargements from 35 mil, 120 format, or 4x5, and you want to go up to 1620 or 20x24, then this is a really good setup. And then when you get the kit, they send you a lens board that would be for like traditional and larger lenses. And if you've got those, great. They're a heck of a lot cheaper than getting these high-end large and ultra format lenses. So you don't have to do that. I just have it. So there's, you know, ways to get around that and save $1 for sure. But I think it's only like, gosh, I can't remember. It might have been a little over $300 for everything for the whole kit. And then you just got to supply either a 4x5 or some other camera like this with a reducing back to get you down to 4x5. Got to have a graph lock back on it. And then they give you the Enlarger lens board. If not, you just use regular lenses. And you're set and you're off and running. But I wanted to show you this because I have not seen another single person take this approach. Everybody has either been doing, you know, 4x5 cameras on tripods shooting down, or some people have been doing like copy stands like this and mounting a 4x5 camera up there. But I just want to show you that you can use any format as long as you get down to 4x5. And if you go with a solid wood surface table like this, just make sure that that's absolutely right angle perpendicular here. So you know, these planes here and here have to be dead on, right? And as long as you've got that, man, it's so much nicer working in this horizontal projection type of a way. So anyway, hopefully that gives you some ideas. And I've got, gosh, don't hold me to it, but I think something like 12 or 14 different papers as we're going through making these prints for customers and for projects and stuff. I'll be going into all the, you know, very fine detail for the premium Darkroom Diary subscribers. It's only $10 a month. And then what I do is I do a whole analysis. I go over the print. I go over all the, you know, techniques. So basically, you're getting to come into my darkroom with me as I'm creating all this work, and you get all that analysis and how I got there and what adjustments I made. So that should be pretty valuable to you if you're wanting to make silver gelatin darkroom prints. And that covers both the contact prints and then the enlargements here. So anyway, I'll stop here for now. You can get more information about the Darkroom Diary Premium membership at timlaytonfineart.com. You just click on the Darkroom Diary link up top. And other than that, we'll be back soon with a whole bunch of videos, making a whole bunch of prints, and going through and doing comparisons on all different kinds of paper, which be nice too. And then you'll get to see, you know, what film I use, what development I used, and, you know, all that stuff that you tend to like. So anyway, take care, and I'll see you soon.